This opening horn call is so iconic, most people would recognize it from Jurassic Park. The funny thing is, it's not in the movie at all. This shows the power of movie soundtracks, but also raised a question for me. Why does the solo exist? Could it be more than just 4 random notes? Today I will share with you the answer that I found. Before I get into my explanation, I do want to mention that this is not documented anywhere. Musicologists that I've heard from have not looked into the solo, and John Williams has not gone on record explaining it. All of this is from my own studies of the Jurassic Park soundtrack and is 100% my own interpretation, but I think the evidence I found makes sense. To understand why it's these 4 notes, there are 2 themes you need to know about, and one what I'll call an idea. The first is to understand the harmonic progression of the dinosaur theme that this solo leads into. It has a sense of wonder or religious quality to it, driven by plenty of 4-to-1 or plagal cadences, which you could think of like the Amen cadence from church. This is why the first 2 notes are a fourth apart and why it ends back on the tonic. The second theme to note is the danger or predator theme, which are these 4 notes. And this motif is played all throughout the movie. Here's a small sample. Notice that the middle 2 notes are the same as our solo here. That's where I think they came from, or more specifically the G flat. I will grant you that we are talking about 2 notes at a major third interval, which is not uncommon, so let's take a look at some other evidence that these 2 4-note motifs might be related. We could look at this spot in the dinosaur theme where the horns have these 16th notes. Now we have the C in there as well. This makes the 4 notes the same as the danger motif, except we have a G natural, and the C is an octave higher. I find it hard to say they aren't related here, and this alteration to a more major sound is because we are not looking at the dangerous dinosaurs, since these are herbivores, but they are still related to the dangerous carnivores we will encounter later. The third idea is the use of the major 7th interval when it comes to dangerous ideas or situations with the dinosaurs, like in these cues.
Red raptors. Must go faster.
This isn't a universal truth in the film, but it does happen often enough for it to explain why the final note in our solo is up an octave, creating that major 7th rather than it being in the same octave as our first note. This opening horn solo contains elements from the entire score around the dinosaurs, from the amazement of seeing them for the first time to the different ideas of danger. While I can't say for certain that John Williams did this on purpose, it wouldn't surprise me if these ideas played a role in its creation. I do want to hear your thoughts though. Do you think my analysis here makes sense, or am I just grabbing at straws? Let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to buy me a drink if you want to support me financially, and with that, I will see you in the next video.